A potent find, Tamid. Let us fight! Yeah, I always forget what that rune means. Ah, liquid treasure.
This must be a trick. My family would never do business with a Daedra.
You mean you didn't figure that much out? I expected more. Still, you brought the goods. You could be useful. Let's make a deal.
Not so fast. I need to consult my friend first. Useful? What did he mean by that? I already acquired and transported the goods he paid for. Our contract is fulfilled. Now he's offering another deal? Everything I need to know to succeed in my family business. I was blinded by my need to save what's left of my parents' work. Why would I question this contract from an old client? It was a test. He wanted to see how resourceful I am. And now that he knows, he wants to deal. I can guess. My parents warned me about scoffins with offers of tutelage. Now I see they meant their own mysterious client. He says he's done business with my family for generations. But it might be wiser to chart my own course. That's probably for the best. Give me some time to contemplate what I want to do with this deal, while you gather information.
And who might you be? A sellsword chasing coin? An adventurer swept into mysteries beyond their comprehension? My focus isn't on you or your interests. I'm here to test the young Deletian and see if she's worth my time. To see if she is useful. Her ancestors and I had agreements. I provided mentorship in the art of making deals and guided them along the path to prosperity. Her parents were really quite clever by the end of things. Shame what happened to them. Nothing gets past you. A devoted pupil to absorb my eons of knowledge. Someone with a pretty, hornless face to enact my cunning plots in the mortal world. Ah, and their pledge of loyalty to me and my prince for a few decades. Standard fare. The mortal has an opinion, and it's an interesting one. I could argue that all the Deletians were desperate, but I concede your point. Genevieve is in a dire situation. Very well. She's welcome to attempt to renegotiate. Impress me with her acumen. I cannot wait to hear what you and Genevieve decide. I hope she takes my deal, but the waiting may be my favorite part of the process. Not knowing the outcome, delicious. To see if she is useful. Her...
Useful? What did he mean by that? I already acquired and transported the goods he paid for. Our contract is fulfilled. I was blinded by my need to save what's left of my parents' work. Why would I question this contract from an old client? It was a test. He wanted to see how resourceful I am. I can guess. My parents warned me about scoffins with offers of tutelage. I don't know. This scoffin's knowledge can save my business, but I'll be tied to him. Rejecting the deal sacrifices everything my family worked for, but I'd be free to change my life, pursue other things. What would you do? I think I knew that, deep down. My parents left me a lot of debt. They would understand if I couldn't pay it all off. I can make them proud without tethering myself to a scoffin's whims. If I have to sell our ships, then so be it. The crew will find other work, as will I. I promised you payment if we both made it out of this, and you definitely kept me out of danger. I don't think the Scoffin is going to turn on us just because I refused to join him. You earned this.
Pleasure doing business with a Deletian.
At least I fulfilled one last contract. My parents would be proud.
with the wind.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and answer my questions already.
Little more than danger ahead, I think. But when has that stopped us before?
I will meet you in the tainted Leel village. I would like to spend a little more time with the tides before I return to the pain. Dagger pain. I feel it again as I approach this corpse. That dagger belongs to me. I remember. I am Chun. I remember now. I cast a ward upon that dagger to protect my body from this undead curse. I am unsure as to why it also fractured my memory, but at least now I remember who I am. I was the village Niswo, a priest of Sithis, the embodiment of chaos and change. That is all I can recall for... I feel it again. The same force that drew me to my corpse. It must be parts of my memory, scattered by the spell. No wonder I was always drawn back to this location. One lies nearby. Another two are in the village. We must find them. The spell was a ward. It was not meant to behave this way. Something must have interfered with it and fractured my memory. My missing memories might hold the answer. Let us speak again once we find them. that shrine. May you find peace and never lose it. I recall a mistake I made. It destroyed my tribe, the Zaman Talal. My spirit still feels drawn to other parts of the village. We need to keep looking.
Besha Aziz Tamid, Javisha.
Memory will flow eternally with the tides. I sense pieces of my memory scattered nearby. Search the village and near the tides. I will let you know when we are close. Be careful, friend. Those chimes once soothed my entire tribe.
Get ready.
Examine them, please. I brought a high elf mage here to save our village from some danger. This is painful, but I am finally beginning to understand. We are close. Something unpleasant haunts these halls. Tread carefully. I sense a sinister force lurking deeper inside.
Has the Niswell finally stopped running? Cool.
By the tides! The Lich!
We'll feast on your remains.
Sithis. Defiled. That headdress. Examine it, please. Waves of memories. Meet me by my corpse, friend, and you will know everything you must.
Silence at last.
It feels like pieces of my memory are stitching back together. So many emotions and memories. The Corellanians are responsible for what happened here. The Corellanians and me. A storm was bearing down on our islet. A deadly storm. I sought the aid of powerful mages, high elves from the Corellanian clan on Solstice. They were more well-versed in the arcane arts than we were, more capable of casting the protection we needed. I was foolish to think the passage of tides had changed them. They were still the necromancers of old. The necromancers who took much of our land as their own. They demanded my soul in exchange for their help. I agreed, but then fear overtook me. I killed a Corellania mage and fled. My ward was supposed to protect my body, keep it from rising in undeath. But it reacted to their spell and tied my spirit to this islet. My people, they succumbed, and now serve the Lich. I need your help. I invited the Corellanians here because I feared the storm more than them. It is my fault that my people died and now serve the Lich. I need you to tell me what to do. Remain bound here to help my people, or move on to the Void to face my punishment. My past decisions caused this. I no longer trust my instincts, so I ask you to choose for me. Should I remain a lingering spirit to try to free my village from this curse? Or will you burn my corpse and release me to the void to face Sithis' wrath? Yes. I must remain, to find a way to lift this curse. It is my duty as my people's Niswo. I will gladly spend an eternity here, if I can save my village. We can use the items we found to bind my spirit and anchor it here. Place the items by my corpse, and I will bind my spirit to them. With that, my spirit is forever bound to this place. Let us speak. And so I am bound here. But now, with my memories intact. I will not waste this chance. Fear no longer has a hold on me. I will find a way to free my people and lift this tainted curse. Thank you for showing me this path, friend. No, my friend. That task is mine, and mine alone. And it will take much time. Necromantic curses are complicated spells, not easily thwarted. But I could not have reached this point without you. And one day, my village will be free, thanks to you. How strange. To finally have my memories restored, and my purpose renewed. Now the true work of saving my people begins. And I will not fail them again. This, I swear. Not yet. I must learn more about what is happening here. Whether this curse was the Necromancer's original plan, or the result of my actions when I killed one of them and set my ward. This may be the work of decades, centuries, but I have time. Now that my memories are restored, I recognize the Lich as the Corellanian mage I killed right before the storm struck. I was a fool to abandon my faith and turn to those villains. I suppose death is not an obstacle to those who practice necromancy. It was beautiful, Zaman Tala. Simple. Peaceful. I was their priest, and the people were happy. That is why I tried so hard to save them from that storm. If only I had trusted my faith and not turned to those necromancers.
The Order thanks you for your assistance, Adept. The relic known as Big Sister Little Brother is particularly gruesome. Two skeletal faces fused together in a child-sized skull. We tracked it to roots under ruins in Grotwood. If it whispers to you, well, best not to listen.
An inspired find, Tamid. You are a knave and a cheat.
Have you returned with the wayward relic? Hideous. Stories say this creature was born to one of Sheogorath's favored mortals. Its second face whispered dark secrets and terrible prophecies to those touched by the mad god. Perhaps it's best the poor soul did not survive to adulthood.
Fragrant, as they say in this time.
Approach, Phil. To leave possess.
Many paths await us.